Hello everyone, what is up? Today I come to you with my first impression of Fukigen Mononokean, and it deals with yokai. If you did not see the promotional art poster or any promotional videos, then that's what it is. So we have to start off the bat, we have a pretty strong voice acting cast. Basically we have Yuki Kanji, who is the voice actor for our main character Hanae, Ashiya, and we also have Tomoaki Meino, who is the voice actor of Abeno Haruitsuki, who is someone that deals with the yokai. He is a master Mononokean. So I don't know what that word translates to, but I guess it's just someone that can, control and bind the yokai and understand them, and also has the will to go between the human world, the reality of the human world, and going to cross the border of the underworld. So to start off things, we have our main character Hanae. He's going home and he encounters like a fluffy looking creature, and at first he thinks it's like a stuffed toy, so he places it in a plastic bag, so in case the owner ever comes across that pathway, they'll be able to find it and bring it back home and clean it, whatever they want to do with it. But it comes out to be in fact a very real thing, because it latches onto him, and we come to find out it's actually a yokai, like a mystical creature. Now the thing is, the ordinary person, most ordinary people will not be able to see these yokai, because they're not, in a sense, something that are real. They're something that's made of fantasy or something that's not in reality. So only those who have possibly particular powers, or they're capable of seeing the undead or all of that stuff. There's some people that can see ghosts and all of that stuff. So I guess Hanae is one of those very few people who's capable of seeing the supernatural. So he sees this, and not even his mother or anybody else is capable of seeing this little fuzzball. And of course, he's trying to go. He's now a freshman going to high school, and he ends up missing an entire week because this thing is practically sucking out his life source or something. It's causing him to be weak, and he's having headaches and nausea. So he goes looking for help, and that part where he goes looking for help, he finds a number and he calls up the person, and he finds out that Abeno is someone who can actually help him actually get rid of this yokai. And the way he was explaining, like how people can only see his number, who's capable of seeing these mystical creatures, it reminded me of Noragami, like how Yato would write his number or spray paint his number all over the place, and only those who are capable of seeing things that are not of reality, all these supernatural things. It kind of reminded me of that, like only those who could see the supernatural are capable of calling this number and asking for help whenever they need it. So Abeno does help him after he finds out from his last name, Ashiya. So he does try to help him, but he gives him a lesson saying that if you try to actually listen to the yokai and see what they actually want, you would have been in this mess in the first place, constantly beating and kicking at this yokai. Because really the yokai was not a bad one. All they wanted really was attention, because the thing was, it died, and then it possibly, what attention it had when it was alive, it was not receiving it, because ordinary people who's not capable of seeing the things that are not real, or like I said, supernatural, they were not able to see. So it became very lonely. So that's why it clung so much onto Hanae. So the only way for Hanae to get it exorcism on this yokai was to shrink it back down to at least the original size that he found it, and then lead it into the underworld, where it was to go and stay with other yokai and possibly make friends with the others. So he did that, and Abeno was able to bring that yokai to the underworld. He's also the master Mononokean, so like I said, he's capable of doing all of those, opening up the gates to the underworld and be able to pass through the underworld and back into reality and all of that other stuff. So it was a pretty good episode. What I really liked the most is that the yokai, they are like a 3D animation. So versus the humans or the other any human character, they have a 2D characterization, art style versus the yokai or any other mystical creature that takes on more of a 3D aspect. So that was pretty cool. That's what I think it was trying to be more realistic, saying like these things can be real, but they're not real at the same time. So I think every other studio should try that. You know, make the monsters have a 3D look and the humans a 2D look. So it was a pretty good episode. The soundtrack, it had to have more episodes for me to start liking the soundtrack, the OST. As so far for the voice acting, it's pretty on point. I'm really liking the voice acting so far right now. I can't wait to hear from more characters and any more characters that's being introduced. After seeing the opening, it looks like we're gonna have plenty more characters to watch in this series. The art style overall is very simple. It's not flamboyant or like over the top. It's very simple in its style, in its art, and the animation is very colorful and very pretty looking. So if you like those type of things combined, then this is definitely the show for you. And if you were looking for a long time to watch a series that deals with mystical creatures, yokai, and something of the sort, then this is definitely the show for you. You can go check it out if you haven't as of yet. Do leave your comments and opinions down below in the comments section. I would love to hear from you guys. The links are in the description box, so you guys go check that out. And I'm Kimmy Chan of Anime Legends Podcast, and I will see you guys later. Bye!